Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. We are in autumn. It is lovely and orange as autumn is wont to do. And it is a Saturday, which means, rather excitingly as always, it is time for the flea market. Is there anything I want there? There's nothing I want there, especially not flea market day. But so there it is. This is the best day. It's the best day. Right, what do we sell at the flea market? We sell everything. Near enough. So we want, how am I going to balance this? I don't know how many books I can have. That's actually a good point. Oh, 48. So I want to divide. Well, there's 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe 6? No. 7? No, 8. 9. 9. 9. So we need crime. We need fantasy. We need fact. Shoop, shoop, shoop. We need classics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I speak German. And we need a bit of travel as well. Jump. Jump. And then we'll just fill in the rest with those. Look at that. Beautiful. So good at maths. Here we go to the flea market. Exciting times. What are we going to buy today? Tell you what, we're just going to open up. We don't usually do this, but we're going to get it rocking and rolling, and then, oh, it's got spooky. I love it. Greetings. May I interest you in my wares? Wait, no, I should have done. May I interest you? I should have just done like the most normal voice humanly possible. Oh, there's books. He sells books. Cauldron. +1 recommendation a day. Wait, when successfully recommending a fantasy book, +1 recommendation a day. Oh, that's actually much less exciting. That's not very good either. Okay. I was excited by you, but I'm not impressed. Many thanks. What have you got, my dear? Welcome to the flea market. Looks like there's nobody at the shop. There is nobody at the shop. And I don't need this passive-aggressive nonsense. Hope you still have some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I would like some. I really want I want the ivy. Don't want the ginkgo. That's not bad. All plants feel pointless until I get the ivy, right? Because then it's kind of like the ivy's the one that stacks them all together, sort of thing. I don't want to buy these like less efficient ones anymore. Let's just poke around a little bit more. What have you got, Sunny Jim? You're the one who hates everyone, right? The baby. Have a look around, I guess. I can't buy the. Wait, didn't I buy the baby? Why is the baby still there? No, I bought it. I got rid of it. I removed the baby from the equation, and yet it haunts me still. Right, grandfather clock, 400 gold. That's the most expensive item I've ever seen for 5% classic sale chance. I don't know if that's good. 2 seconds inspiration duration. Now that's more like it. That's not bad. That's the most exciting thing I've seen so far in life. While you have at least 7 fact books in your shop, +4% to fantasy and kids. That's not bad either. Actually, don't mind that either. Let's have a little poke around. The baby, a bit of artwork, maybe. Bonjour. Bonjour, no, got faded rose and tarnished cup. I already put tarnished cup, but apparently not. For every other paint, I mean, paintings you want to stack. Again, it's the same kind of deal. Feel free to touch the art. You can't let the people touch the artwork. What are you looking for? What have you got? Book collection, 50. I will grab that. Desk lamp. It's fine. This is a disappointing day. I was hoping for storage. We'll buy some books. I mean, that's fine. I love a book collection. I'm gonna buy the bench, I think. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I find the best stuff. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. Oh, and the time before that, my brother and I bought some really cool hats. That was so fun. No. Hats are bad. This time I looked for some earrings. Are you saying you found 7 treasures already? There we go. Impressive. I might make you my treasure hunting assistant if I ever need one. What? Sorry. I can't help myself anymore. It's become a thing. There's no escape from the world that I live in. The world that I've created and crafted for myself. Okay. I'm gonna buy the bench. Thanks, bye. I'm not buying anything else, I don't think. I do want to start, but he's got cool things. Yeah, very interesting aura. I don't think it's good though. This better be a lot of books, Sunny Jim. 48. I think yeah, I mean 48 is fine. I needed fantasy. It's the only reason I bought it. Although I'd like to stop spending money now. Good choice. Hails yeah! Ever since I got over my writing block, there's been so much fresh energy in the band. Lux has been practicing their drumming during our break, and they're absolutely awesome. And Moira bought multiple notebooks full of ideas from her travels. You should come by one of her practices sometime. We've been designing loads of album covers and coming up with song names too. We could use your input. Now all we're missing is an opportunity to play to a proper crowd soon. It's really time that Buxtonbury got a proper stage. We can't be the only ones craving some live events in this town, right? Actually, I remember there was a kid here recently who was very passionate about live theatre. That could be an avenue that would convince the council, right? I think the kid said he likes reading at the Lighthouse. Could you stop by there and see if you can help us with this whole stage thing? Sure. I also want to spreading the word a bit more. I reckon people are ready to hear about Sinlin's Library. Here, we made this poster a while ago. Could you hang it up? The more customers that see it, the better. No. Show that poster to... Oh, I'm going to have to. Thanks, mate. Wow. I'm kind of hyped up now. I think I'm going to go back to my guitar, but I'm so classy and you're going to ruin my classiness. You didn't even buy a book. Where are my people? There's nobody here today. It is dead. It's as dead as disco. I do like the spooky guy, though. That brings me some joy. There we go. There. Let's get that rocking on. Oh, go pet the dog. Who's a good boy? Yeah. You're a good boy. Ruff. Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm so happy to have my dear Moira back. Of course, I fully supported her wish to travel the world. You know, I was the one who convinced her fathers to agree to it. Moira is a grown person after all, and she makes good decisions, has her first degree already. This whole family needs to learn to trust her a little more, but oh well, who listens to me anyway? The most important thing is this, she's back in Buxtonbury, and I know she could be quite a good influence on you if you let her. She's such a remarkable person with so much drive. I have a feeling you two will become fast friends. Mwah.
I imagine she ends every conversation like that. Hey, can I get a book? A book about historical events. Okay. Fact. No. No. Sort of. No. 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 Right, I didn't pick a book last time, so we need to find one this time. Okay. Where else would I find historical events? Is Dracula historical events? Sort of. Travel. No. Gonna be a tough one, this. I've got one that's moderately close, but Europe through the back door, that's my kind of trip. You can't have that as your title. I guess in 1982 that was less of a thing. I don't think you get away with that anymore, because I hear Europe through the back door and I think, well, it sounds like a hell of a holiday, let's put it that way. It's gonna have to, I mean, I can't imagine it not being a fact book. It's gonna have to be this one. It says the late 16th century. It's niche. It's the best I've got. Yeah. Brain is massive. I'm hoping I can put the bench outside and then put stuff on the bench. It's kind of where my head's at. I often find myself hoping exactly that. As I just wander through my daily life, I'm like, oh wait. You automatically put your poster up, you cheeky little... I guess I'll just leave it up then. Fine. Sure can, bucko. I get it, bucko. That's good stuff. Into horror, something from a series. The grislier the better. This might be a bit odd, but I'm into horror. Is being into horror odd? I don't know. Oh, this reminds me. One of the women at my book club, I told her that I like to write, and she said she likes to write, so she sent me her book. And this was about 5 or 4 weeks ago now. Because book club is next week. I haven't even started reading the book, by the way. I should definitely start reading the book. It's not a long book, so I'm not worried about it, but I definitely need to start making a dent in it, because book club is in 4 days or something. It's the Miss Marple one. I was meant to read a book, and I feel really bad that I haven't. So I need to add that to my list of things to do because it's quite a it can be quite a scary thing. You have to put yourself out there a little bit when you show someone your work. I don't really share my writing, especially when it's not finished. So you have to be very vulnerable to do so. So I wouldn't want to not then read it and be that guy, basically, be a dick. Right. A series with a bit of horror. Sort of. That's a horror, but it's not a series. And The Dry is not a horror. Let me just poke through. No. No. You don't really get horror. I don't feel like horror series are that common a thing. I feel like every series is. I feel like 99% of series out there are fantasy. You know. I think this is gonna be my best bet. They found a body in the woods. It's not grisly though, but I don't know if I've got anything grisly anyway. She does say something would be nice. It doesn't necessarily have to be a series. Do I have anything spooky? Let's see if we've got anything spooky. I don't think I've got anything spooky anyway. And this sounds alright. Bury our bones in the midnight soil. I saw that on my Amazon earlier. Unironically, I saw this on my Amazon earlier today. There's a sale on at the moment, like the spring sale. I was looking at some books. Let me have a look at this. I just like the title. I think the title's awesome. I genuinely saw this earlier. Wow. Oh, and the hardcover's only 12 quid. I don't mind that. An instant Sunday Times bestseller and a twisting tale of love, rage, and retribution. 3 women across the centuries make desperate choices, binding them to immortality. Discovering freedom's price transforms them into something darker. Popular highlight. One can be alone without feeling lonely, she muses. One can feel lonely without being alone. Well, that's not convinced me if I'm totally honest. If I'm totally honest, that hasn't moved me. It's a quote. Are there any better ones? Let me have a look. I mean, it feels very feminist, which is fine. Bury my bones in the midnight soil, he begins, infusing the words with the air of theatre. Plant them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose. He leans down to Renata and cups her face, running a thumb across her bottom lip. Soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. This is not my kind of book. That passage has really convinced me. That's like the most highlighted passage, and I'm like, maybe not for me. I'm gonna go for this one. It's the best I've got. It's a horror-ish series. It's not really glory, but glorious glory. Hey, right. Earlier on, nobody at the shop. She's like, wow, you've got so many customers. Now, shop is rammed, and she's like, not much going on. Anne, what is wrong with you? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging. Only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Just lob on her head. Magical. Oh, I just gave away the bloody witch book. There we go. There's another one. Didn't I just give this to someone? I'm pretty sure I just gave that book to someone. I mean, it's about witches. There you go. That book was scary and gloriously gory to one person and not at all scary to the next. Bit of witch and bit of mindless rages. Good catch. Alright. No worries. It's my coffee. It's still rocking and rolling. It's fine. I really don't like that it doesn't show a profit loss. I know we've talked about this before, but it really irritates me. I need data. My whole career is data nowadays. I need more of it, man. I need facts and figures and numbers. Booty. No. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. I'm a good boy. Am I a good boy? Do you ever reckon with that with yourself? Whether you're a good person or not, like fundamentally? Because we all have, right? I think most of us, even those of us who would regard ourselves as good people or who others would regard as good people, everyone has like inner, right, I assume. I assume everyone has inner thoughts that you think, if I voiced these, people would stop thinking I'm a good person. You know what I mean? Or like these thoughts make me a bad person. But I think everyone has them. I'm not going to call them intrusive because intrusive thoughts tend to be much more serious, but I'm quite surprised sometimes by the perception I give people. We did a thing at work. What do you do again? I just think that price for... it's just the daily expenses for 2%, and we don't really have calming going on. Right now, I don't really see the point in like danger or scary or anything. None of it seems to do anything. Like, I'm sure it does, but I haven't seen it yet. What did I get? What's new? Oh, the bench. Bench goes there. Oh, I can put 2 things on the bench. What a world we live in. Do I have anything that actually does anything good? The cannibal's really quite good, honestly. It's a 6% boost. It's kind of, I mean, boost danger, but right now I don't care about that, clearly. 4%, 2%, yeah, that's great. Really good. Cool, cool, cool. Got posters. Oh, oh! Okay. Oh, minus 2%, but I get a student. Is that good? Probably. That would only be bad if I got like 50 customers a day or something, which I definitely don't. Have I been stupid? Can I hang all this? Wait, I don't want that one anyway, do I? That's a terrible one. Be gone. No. No, not you. Come back. Ah. I don't like this one at all. You go back there. Oh, I didn't know I could hang stuff indoors. Oh, I could buy some more plants then. Some good ones though. Cool. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Right, so we're doing the thingy one. Okay, so I guess we'll go find him a thingy. Was it the lighthouse we had to go to? I think it's the lighthouse, right? To the lighthouse! Wait, there's something on today, so, like, event-wise? I don't think so. Nope, but tomorrow is Mega Marsh Day, where they get rid of all my books and I make barely any money. It's the best day of the year. Alright, what does Lighthouse want? Crime and drama. I love a double. Love a double. I think I can go all the way to 15 on a double. 15 might be pushing it, actually. We shall see. Probably not. It's not going to be 5, is it? It's going to be 4? I'll do. What was I? I've actually genuinely forgotten what I was talking about. It didn't work. What was it? Oh no. I actually had something to say and it's gone. What was it? It's gonna irritate. Oh, there's a sheepy. Oh, there's another sheepy. Hello. Oh, it's gonna irritate the heck out of me. Oh my gosh, sheep everywhere. Guys, what was I talking about? Why don't I remember? Why does my brain not work? Why am I like this? Here's a good boy. Rev. Wanna play? Roll over. Rev. He'll learn. He'll learn. Just gotta keep trying. Come on, come on. Buy some books. Oh, what was it? What was it? What was it? I'm actually not gonna remember. This is deeply upsetting for me. I may never recover from this. Oh, Thomas. Thomas. Do you know about a band area, maybe? That would be cool beans. Oh, Harper's there, because Harper's there every goddamn day. You let me one golf with the telescope? Aww. I need to have a look at the island. My brother says it's been there the whole time, but I don't believe them. I mean, I'll let you one go for the... You have to... Do you want one go for the telescope? You can have one go for the telescope. Can I get a book? Folklore Elements. Okay. Oh, there you go. Literally. I don't know if the game rigs it for your favor sometimes, but that's kind of crazy. Okay. A Night in the Lonesome October. Classic Victorian era and folklore villains gather in the English countryside to partake in a strange game, each with their own animal familiar. Jack the Ripper's dog tells the story as he helps his master uncover the other players' mysterious machinations. Wow. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's books that I really like that other people read the description of and are like, what the hell is this? I want to find a book for me. I didn't find any book for me last video, so we need to find one today. I'm trying to find anything. I don't think I've read it, other than the relevant bit. No. 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 Thriller with a shocking twist. I do like shocking twists. Julie Chan is dead. Poor Julie Chan. R.I.P. Never forget. I don't like this. This feels like a very modern way of naming not just books, but TV and film and stuff like that, and it irritates me slightly. It feels very it's quite similar to anime in a lot of ways. Now I say this as not at all an anime fan, but I know a lot of animes out there are like, my sister turned into an elephant. Let me try that again. My sister turned into an elephant and ate all the balloons in the fridge. What do I do? Haha. It's like that'll be that's the title of the show. You know? I read that one. Horrible Science, classic. That just sounds so strange. It's gonna get me every time. Nothing is moving me today, it must be said. Alright, where's that one? That one there, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an interesting sounding book. I don't think it's my kind of thing, but it's definitely interesting sounding. I don't really know what I like. I like horror, I like sci-fi, I like strange. I enjoy the odd romance plot from... Oh, again, I shouldn't have clicked so quickly. I always forget to do this. Plot twists, historical settings, romance. Let's see what we can do. That's romance. Historical setting. But, yeah. It's romance. It's old. Sure. I thought that was. I didn't clock the author or the date when I was reading that because the description was very, very modern sounding. Really? Right, still in. I'm gonna hold. I did the clever thing for the first time. Romance, fantasy. Okay, I have very little fantasy, if any. Oh, these are all fun. No, I actually have 0 fantasy. Right, okay, that's not great. But you can find fantasy in other areas. Oh, it's Miss Marple. That's what I'm going to read. Not the one I'm reading. It isn't, I mean, it's fantasy-ish, but it's not really a romance. Greatest love story. I mean, I would say Achilles. The Iliad is fantastical for sure, and there's a love story in there. So, yeah. Yeah. Slay, queen. I honestly think if someone says slay to me unironically, I'd probably not talk to that person again. Is that really bad? Is that too judgmental? I just think if you're that kind of person, we probably just wouldn't get on. That's all it is. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It's just I don't think we'd be friends, you know? If it was completely unironic. And then again, I used to say fam ironically, and then I started saying it unironically, because you just say it so often, it just becomes part of your vocab anyway. I don't do it anymore. Now it's back to being ironic, but still. Oldies, but goodies. Yeah, okay, nice little variety pack there. Lovely. I mean, that is 15 for, what, 10, 15, 20, 22, 27, 33 bucks. Bargain. And yeah, we can't pick and choose, but who cares? I could do with travel, but 40 quid feels a bit brutal. It's Mega Savings Day! Mega Mosh? I think the game needs a bit more day-to-day progression in a way. Like, I feel like I have to wait for the flea market to actually buy something. Like, so my shop hasn't changed in donkey's years. You're just meant to enjoy the rhythm, I suppose. It's got a rhythm. Can I wait? Can I paint your coat? Probably not. Where's my paintbrush? I think, I can paint his coat. We've got some new paints, didn't we? I can paint loads of stuff. I didn't realize I could paint the car. Yo. I'll go with that, I think. Oh my god. It's gonna change my... I want like a cool car. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's actually giving it a much nicer vibe already. Can I paint the bin? No. What about this ratty old armchair? What colour should your coat be, buddy? Nice blue. It's a vibe. I want to paint this as well, I think. Nice. And then what about the other side of it? I do like that you can do this. I think it's nice. Nice little detail. Does make my life complicated though. Probably shouldn't make my life complicated, but it feels like it does. All the same. I'm gonna say this. Okay. There we go. Got my lovely new coat. Aww. Probably change the dog bed at some point. Right, where are we off to? Mega Savings Day. Crime. We do 15, right? Yeah. Or do we do 15 on double days? It might be the rule, actually. Travel. Meow. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then let's go 3. There we go. 12, 3. I think that's my plan. You want a few of the others just... Oh, it's so cute. You want a few of the others just in case. What has gone on at the moment? Oh, no, it died. Oh, no. What's happened, buddy? The best answer I ever knew. Get rid of that. Clean up before we open up. I feel like there's less recyclables in autumn. Maybe people just... Oh, there's one there. People are just drinking less. Which is very rude. Who's a good boy? Ow! Are they in? Ow! Let's do a little training. You want to play? Roll over. Ruff. I don't know if I keep doing it, will he learn? I don't know. Or am I just going to keep getting rejected? I feel like I'm just going to keep getting rejected, really, but you never know, I suppose. Did I find a book? Hey, good thing you're here. Quick, come on over. I have to show you something. Suspicious. Oh. Do you know who did it? See, someone must have taken matters into their own hands and deflated this mascot. Is that meant to be a pun somehow? Because they did deflate it. You know what that means, right? My first investigative article about crime. Would you help me out a bit? I could use a hand keeping track of all the clues. Oh, the case of the hideous mascot. I don't need this slanderous evidence, this slanderous naming. For starters, we should put everything up on a board. We can work out any connections. I quickly procured one for us at the supermarket. Okay, for every clue you found today, plus 5% to crime sale chance. Trying to make a song. We can't let this story slip through our fingers, alright? I made a case file of all the facts we have so far. Here's a copy for you. There you go. We've been deputized as Assistant Investigative Reporter. That title doesn't really hold any legal value. I sort of made it up. So here's a rundown. Sometime last evening, someone came by and stabbed the mascot, but we have yet to find the murder weapon. However, this offense doesn't strike me as premeditated, but rather enacted in the heat of the moment. Oh no. I just got a glimmer of what I was talking about before. It was something to do with the title. Oh no. I got too into the character. Oh man. So if my hunch is correct, it should be around here or somewhere. Could you talk to someone at the marsh about their CCTV footage? Thanks, partner. Come back whenever you find any new clues. I'll be waiting here to keep an eye on the crime scene. See, it's your first case. Well, you want to investigate the case. Make sure to keep it and the investigative board in your bookshop. Okay. Sup. Okay. Well, Klaus will be the guy to talk to. He works at the Mega Marsh. So that's something. Do. Welcome back to the Mega Marche and a happy Mega Savings Day to you! You know the drill, everything must be 1 gold off. And so you're investigating that whole mascot thing too, huh? If you ask me, someone really didn't like the new mascot. But honestly, can you blame them? Ah, right, you're wondering about the CCTV footage. Yeah, Cassie has been getting on my case about that. Well, it looked like someone must have deleted it. Don't know how it happened. Klaus, very suspicious. Honestly, I'm surprised it worked in the first place. Open the boopy. What do you want, pal? Can't go wrong with a play. And I could go for a new pastime. How are you intending to connect those two? Seriously, what is your plan? What is your plan to connect those two? Nonsense. Nonsense. Also, I sold this yesterday as well. Well, there's a play. I'm sure you're going to learn a new hobby, but... It's a play. It cannot. You can't. How am I meant to combine a play and a hobby? I don't really understand that at all. Let me have a look if there's anything cool. Taproot. That sounds cool. Oh. No. No. What's in drama? Milk and Honey is actually a really good song by Fireworks. I have a lot of LGBTQIA plus books. That sounds right, actually. No, I think so. Romance. I don't really go for romance. I don't mind it. It's a thing. I'm not like against romance in general. It's just I don't tend to choose it for books. See, this is more my kind of thing, honestly. Death in Yellowstone. That sounds great. Wait, let me check Death in Yellowstone. I'm curious about Death in Yellowstone. Unironically. I really like animals eating people. I know we've been through this before, and it might be weird. It's got a cool picture. 4.4. Chuck it in the basket. At least chuck something in the basket, you know? Usually dispatched between 6 to 7 days. Okay, that's not so bad. Somehow I've read completely the wrong thing there. That'll do for now. But I'd like to find something else. Not a children's book either, weirdly enough. What was I doing? A play. Where's classics? I did have a play. Where was it? It's a fellow. Is it going to be Othello? I swear there was another one. Am I crazy? Oh, this one. A man for all seasons. There you go. You'll learn to be a man for all seasons. I don't... Which, I mean... Did he want one more than the other? Should I have known? I feel like my recommendations this weekend have been terrible. You are not a good person, man with hat. We are making no money today at all. Just hemorrhaging books and not gaining cash. Good for the poster though. For sure. Oh god, all my books. Great for coffee though, I'll say that much. Right, I really need this inspiration. Come on. I hate plot twists. Okay, just want crime, but not niche. I mean, Alex Cross is not twisty, and it's not niche. So, there you go. Easy. Easy. Hello, what's with the clue board? Are you a real detective now? Yes. Not sure I believe you. No detective has that many books. You're saying someone destroyed the Mega Marché mascot? And you're finding out who did it? Cool. Thanks, Hops. That's a lot of people right there. My god. All my crime books are gone. It was fairly stacked, to be fair. 63, 49, 45, 0, 54. No, don't all leave. No, I just got the coffee machine going. Come back. Wow, I really need to stock up on more crime books on today. I just need more. I need more capacity. I badly need more capacity. More than anything else by a mile. You see what I mean? No, 69. I know we only got 1 or 2 inspirations, but it wasn't great compared to other days. That would have been 100 on a regular day if I had the same number of customers. Approximately. Discounting the coffee cost and then upping it by 33%. You don't up it by 33%. You up it by 50%. Upping it by 50%. But then discounting coffee, so I figured. This one person saved my life at the end, though. I'll tell you that much. 75's okay. Nothing to write home about. I'm going to tell the kids. I don't have kids. But if I did... I can't believe I can't remember. The temptation to go stop the video and look what it was. Oh, can I do folders? That'd be really handy. I have 95 books in my saved folder when I was on. They should let you do folders. That would make my life so much easier. Why do I have 95 books? What are they all? One of my books has a usually dispatched within 3 to 7 months. Jesus Christ. Some of these I definitely already have. One of them's called Hello, My Name is Ice Cream. Right, let's grab those. Lovely jubbly. I mean, we're pretty good in general, I would say. Again, I would... they've discounted it by 10. I might grab the travel books. I say it used to be 20. That was like my base limit. And now I think it's 50. I'm going to grab those. I want at least... That's fine. Just didn't rock the boat, but it's okay. Where did we get those new... Oh, of course, the board. Is that inside? On the wall? Yeah, lovely. What's that do for us? Yeah, alright. Just straight up good. I mean, eventually we'll get all the clues and that'll be pointless, but for now, cool beans. Right, what is going on today? Absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's work on a stamp. Not Cafe Liberty. Far Beach, what are we doing there? Sell 15. Oh, so if we go do this, yeah, we'll do this one. That's cool. The Far Beach. And Far Beach is crime, fantasy, and kids. It's my favourite one. Because every single time I say it, I'm like, I've got a fantasy about committing crimes against kids. Which is the kind of sentence you shouldn't really say out loud, if we're totally honest. But, it feels too late for that now. Lovely jubbly. I mean 12, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3 is probably the way to go. For no particular reason, must be said. I don't think I've got a good reason to believe that. I just believe... Oh, Oh, nice. Good job, guys. I feel like I've not been in here in ages. Well, I guess we haven't in autumn, have we? There you go, pal. You're welcome. Who's a good boy? Ah, woo! Time to go inside, buddy. Ruff, ruff. He doesn't go inside. Ow. Let's do a little training. You want to play? Roll over. Ruff. Okay, he's not going to learn rolling over, I don't think. There must be something that happens at some point to teach him how to roll over. Not sure what. What's my crime? 61%. Not bad. Not bad. Is it worth, right, I've got 2 people in there right now. Is it worth doing the coffee machine? It cost me, I only need to sell 1 coffee, I suppose, and it's fine. But then, yeah, it kind of got opportunity cost as well. I've sold 1, so if I sell another 1, I'll count it as okay. Otherwise, it's on cooldown. And therefore, I can't, yeah. Houston, give me something set in outer space, something fictional in outer space, like the little, I'm going to ignore the Little Prince bit, something fictional in outer space. Okay, so fantasy, I guess. I mean, Disc will, it does have that cosmic element to it, but I wouldn't say it's set in outer space. It's quite specific, actually, outer space. I don't feel like we've run into many sci-fi books. More Discworld. Is there anything cool here? I'd still like to find something for myself. I don't really want a series. Oh, it is sci-fi. Okay. Brilliant. I wish you lived on a different planet as well. I should have looked through more books then. You want to do it early on, right? Where you've got as many books as possible in the shop. Like this person over here snapped 6. I've lost 10 books in my possibility quota. How are you today? Doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. By the way, how's your investigation with Fern going? I can't help but find it all rather funny. That mascot looks so silly after being dead. He died, Anne. He got killed. Alright, let me have a look at more books. A Good Day to Pie. Jesus Christ. In this cozy baking mystery, horrible word. I really like cozy games, but I also hate that they're called cozy. You know? I even called it in the title of this, cozy, in like episode 1, but it's become such a thing. Daisy doesn't expect the target for one of her deadly pies to be a judge at the baking show she's entered. When he dies before she can even deliver his pie. What? She has to find out who did it and if they know about her secret side business. Is she just murdering men with pie? I feel like that's what's going on. The Frozen River. As a midwife, Martha Ballard carefully records births, deaths, and any crimes in their small town of Hallowell, Maine. I do like Maine. In 1789, Martha's diary becomes evidence in a trial that divides her community. A thrilling mystery based on a true story. That sounds alright. It might be because I really like the film Wind River. So I don't know if I'm just letting that corrupt me slightly. Is it bad that I'm looking at the cover and thinking, in the cold of night, she tends to the women. In the light of day, she delivers them justice. She's like a feminist Batman. I like the title font. That's cool. It is feminist literature. I feel like it's all feminist literature. And again, not a problem whatsoever. But it does feel fairly imbalanced in that way. Neurospicy. God, I hate the term neurospicy as well. Not everything needs to be made into like some cutesy little... And I think all it does is weaken the proposition. I'm not even going to get into it. It irritates me. I'm too old. I might pick up the River one. It's not moved me that much though. Anything else? Olivetti, Gentil Olivetti. Oh, these are kids, I didn't realise. I think I've read Metamorphosis at some point. I don't think I'm convinced by any of these. Oh, I've still not read Pet Cemetery. What am I doing? You want something, what? Non-fiction and poetic. Do you hear what you're saying? I mean, delicious in its simplicity and glorious descriptions of Japanese cuisine. That could be seen as it's non-fiction. It sounds poetic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want from me, to be honest, mate. I think I'm gonna throw Frozen River on my list as well. Sounds alright. You know, it's good that we have a game that's highlighting so much feminist literature. And it's becoming more and more of a thing. 39! Jesus Christ! That's like a day one day right there. Never come back to this beach. I'm done with the beach now. That was awful. Thank you. Is that... No, that's Jurassic, right? That's classics. I don't need to buy any more books. We're on time. We can do another day. It is Fish Market Day, but I mean, do I care about Fish Market Day? I don't think so. I think we're done with Fish Market Day. It brings me great sadness, but I think it's true. Stickers! What am I doing at Far Beach? Oh, Harper didn't come by because she's a numpty. Castle Ruins. Got one, don't know what else we're doing. Oh, let's go to the university and get this done, yeah. Alright, we're gonna need fact classic drama. Shoop. 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 Is it 12 or 13? I can't remember. Find out in a second. Could do more classics, couldn't I? What am I doing? I completely forgot my system. I'm just trying to remember what I said earlier. It haunts me. I'm never going to get over it. I'm going to find out before the next video. Let me tell you that much. I'm going to check. Justice will be mine. I'm not sure justice against who, but it's against someone. All right, come on.
What do you have today? Anything of value?
I don't know. Right, no, before we recommend anything, I'm going to find myself a book that properly grabs me. I don't want to have to justify it. I don't want to have to be like, oh, well, it sounds all right. Maybe I'll add it. I just want to be like, whoa, that sounds cool beans. You know? If I don't say it sounds cool beans, I'm not in, I'm out. Sounds right, actually. Didn't say cool beans though. Am I ever gonna say cool beans again? I may never say cool beans ever again. Already added that one. I don't want to add like a Stephen King book. Like it might be a great sounding Stephen King book, but that sounds cool actually. How to knit a Nosferatu doll or zombie egg cozy. That's cool. Any cool factual books? That sounds interesting, actually. The Ghost Map, a street, a city, an epidemic, and the hidden power of urban networks. Two different paths converge, and between John Snow, physician, and Henry Whitehead, reverend, the source of London's 1854 cholera outbreak is chased down to a single public water pump on Broad Street. Is it because it's called The Ghost Map and I think that's a cool title? Maybe. Does that have a 4.5? Terrible artwork on the thing. Oh, right, so they're not doing it now. It's Stephen Johnson, the author, is recounting. It says he recounts, but obviously he doesn't recount because he wasn't there. But it's him researching them and then tracking their story as they tracked the outbreak. That sounds pretty good, actually. Dr. Jon Snow was an anesthetist. Yeah, no. All right, cool. It's cool beans. That sounds cool beans. Though. Right, I'm training my brain seps. Give me something academic, non-fiction. Towards a new architecture, one of my... Okay, do we have anything? I mean, this... I wouldn't say this is far off. Architecture in Britain. Yeah? There you go. Worthy challenge to my wits. Thank you. Red, you are more knowledgeable than I thought. I can't remember her voice. I will add architecture in Britain to my research list. I have to admit I'm impressed. No one has ever matched my literary expertise before. Oh, I want the bag. Give me a cool bag. I got an A in complet. Don't know what that means. I think you should have this. It's a bust of Sir Buxton. Whenever you successfully recommend a play, plus 2% to drama and classic. It doesn't happen that often. Don't lose it. Buxton might yet reveal a secret to you. Now please leave me alone. I have research to do. You're just going to sit on that goddamn bench. Don't you get me started. Oh, he just sits there. Oh, I'll keep that. That's cool. Didn't know I could have something on the couch. On the armchair. Whoopsie daisy. I like your hat. God, I miss university sometimes. I miss work. This is going to sound awful. But I do miss work when I'm not in the office. I'm looking forward to Monday and being in the office. It's so daft. I think when I can go full time doing Vagrant and job and not best in slot, my life will feel a little bit better, really. It's a tricky balance at the moment, but when I can shift that completely, I think it's going to be great. It does mean the best in slot channel is screwed. Also, I mean... I need to think about this. Anyways, how's it been going with the first years? Were you able to help them with their assigned reading? I know it's a lot more difficult to find these specific books in second-hand boxes, but so far I've heard a lot of grateful chatter about not having to spend 40 or 50 quid on each textbook. Keep up the good deeds, alright? So, I've been talking about this a lot, right? This idea that when I get to a certain position in my career, I can basically retire this channel and then move the Best in Slot channel to being like a straight up Let's Play channel, right? That's kind of the thought process. But do I want to do that? That feel like the idea is that the Best in Slot channel will probably get more views because it's got 800 plus thousand subscribers. But most of the subscribers aren't there to watch random Let's Plays of Tiny Bookshop, you know? That's really not their goal. And I think it would be sad in turn to retire Vagrant. You know what I mean? So maybe I don't do that. Huh. Maybe I keep this as variety Let's Plays and I just shift. Maybe I just shift Bets and Slots to like a straight up Let's Play channel because I do still try to avoid doing that. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe that's all it is. Huh. Curious. Not sure. I didn't really think about that, but I've grown attached to this channel. Not because of... It's a little community, you know, and I know I don't respond to many comments, but I promise you I read all of them. Every single one. I just don't respond because I've got other things to do in my life. Maybe I'll try to be better about that. But it is a little community. Like, you're the ones who've stuck with me and watched all these little playthroughs that, 99 other people have seen, and you've been with me for over 100 games. I think it would be sad to lose that in a way. So maybe I don't change the way I was thinking I would. Huh. I don't know, really. I never really thought about this in any real detail. Right. We need a classic and romance. That should be easy enough, right? Ah, romances. Romancero, gitano, babidaboopy. 18 romances where love and desire intertwine with violence and death. Lorca portrays the pride, resistance, and suffering of the Romany people, their legends and traditions, revealing the hidden soul of Andalusia through rich symbolic... Oh, this is actually not a romance. I just heard love and got excited. That's what I want to do. Romeo and Juliet. Gotta be. This sounds romantic. You've never... Oh, girl. You're in for a bad time. She's not going to have a great day. It feels a little strange to come back here to such big changes. All of a sudden, Tilda's shop is closed and empty. And I missed the whole transition period, so now it's just gone. I don't know, I feel bad that I couldn't be there for Tilda and help her pack up. Tilda, you should know that Bookshop was a really special place. I spent almost every day of summer vacation at Tilda's when I was a kid. Always looking for the fantasy books that would take me far away. It was my refuge whenever Dad and Nan were fighting again. Did I ask? And then we drive back home. This is what they call trauma dumping. And then we drive back home to Ryport at the end of the holidays. Tilda would always give me another book for the road that she picked out just for me. I'm so glad she's in mine and Nan's lives. Hope she enjoys her well-earned retirement. By the way, good for you and carrying on the book business. Mind I ever look at your selection? I thought the dog was celebrating, like congratulating me there. We've got 2 challenges done today. And I say trauma dumping. I think people are daft with trauma dumping because I've had friends say to me, like, you know, something's gone on, right? They're upset about something bad's happened, and they're clearly affected by it. And I say, okay, do you want to talk about it? Like, no, I don't want to trauma dump on you, blah, blah. Nonsense. Such nonsense. When did we become these people that are so self-centered in that regard, that are so weak-willed ourselves, that somebody else talking about stuff going on in their life is going to make us collapse? That is, look, you can justify that however you want, but if you say that to someone, if you say to an actual friend who just wants to talk about what's going on with them, stop trauma dumping, you're a bad person. Like, straight up a bad person, in my opinion. Now, it is different if you've got a friend who, every single time you talk to them, for years on end, it's all they do, right? Okay, that's different. But I think this notion of, like, protecting oneself has become a little bit too big. God, I'm having a really boomer video, aren't I? I just think you should support your friends. That's all. You know, that shouldn't be a controversial opinion. And that means sometimes listening to things that might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but they're your friends. So you suck it up and get it done. You know what I mean? I'm not making a joke about that sentence. Horror. Yeah, it's a series, and it's got a witch in it. That probably counts. Oh wait, The Witcher. That's got horror stuff. It's a series. There you go. Smash jet. I don't know. The only reason I said it for those is you're a stranger. I don't need randomers doing it, but if it's someone you care about, you know, and you should care about your friends, obviously, then to me, you just kind of get over it. And it's nice when people are worried about that because, you know, there's a friend of mine who it was like a diet, weight loss kind of thing, and they were anxious about talking about it with me because they know that I've struggled with that in the past. Probably always will to some extent, right? That never really goes away, to be honest. But they were very apprehensive about bringing it up with me because they didn't want to, like, spark things for me. Now, I know we're all different, but personally, like, someone talking about that stuff doesn't really affect me because it's them. It's not my life. Like, why would it bother me? You know, just be there for the person that you care about, surely. No? It feels obvious, but... What did we get today? Wasn't it? Oh, I said, it wasn't in my mind whatsoever. It literally was not in my mind whatsoever, but I just thought, I'll just say, and that'll spark it by the time I finish the sentence. Or we'll find it by the time I finish the sentence, either or. Right, nothing for a couple of days, and I'm always just looking for the flea market, honestly. I'm always just excited for the flea market more than anything else. Am I going to buy the jack-o'-lantern? It is cheap. Sure. Right. Well, we are done for the day. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll be back at the flea market. I'm going to give it a day and see if anything happens in my life, basically. This and the last video were both recorded on the same day, so I had less to talk about. Which I do try to avoid, but you can completely. Oh, I've just bought loads of things to talk about as well. Oh well. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully some of you out there got some book. And please, by the way, I want to say this, like, because sometimes I am slating the books that I like don't do it for me, right? But it's just they're not good for me. You know, I don't want to say with every book, oh, I can see how some people would like it, but it's not for me. I don't want to say that with every book I find. So let's just assume that if I slate something, and I'm not slating the actual book itself, there's certain types of books that aren't for me, you know. But the ghost map, I'm excited that I found that. That looks pretty sweet, actually. I'm gonna read this Miss Marple one, and then I'll probably read that next. I shouldn't buy more books. I've got loads of books to read. Anyways, whatever. Thank you very much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.